What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm gonna show you guys all the new pets I got. But before I begin, I want to show you guys something. I'm not really sure why, but every time somebody's trying to get a Zen egg, they try to buy it from the store. Like for example, let me go to the store real quick. As you can see right now, my restock's at 64 million shekels, and if I press it again, it's gonna double. Trying to do that to get a Zen egg is gonna be nearly impossible. Oh, I just got it. Okay, hear me out. Now, not everybody has a lot of money, so this could be very expensive. But normally, I don't get this lucky. Sometimes I'll go in the trillions and I'll never see one. Yeah, that was probably a really bad example. But still, you guys know what I mean. Trying to get a Zen egg is really hard. The best way to do it is by leveling up the tree. And if you guys don't know, the tree goes up to level 7. Even if you get it to level 7, as you can see right here, I have a max level. Even at max level, you can keep on leveling up the tree. So as you guys see right here, 0 out of 325 Zen. If I fill it up all the way up to full, I'm gonna get 1 to 3 Zen eggs. And I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, you get 3 Zen eggs. That is exactly how I got 50 Zen eggs in total on all my accounts. And the main reason why I'm telling you right now, many people do not know this. So if you want to farm Zen eggs, give it to the tree. If you want Zen packs, get it from the shop. But even if the person from the tree gives you as well. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me pick up all of my pets. And now I'm gonna drop my giant ants, because giant ants are really good for this. I don't really do it like this because I have the raccoons. I do the raccoon method, but just for this video, I want to show you guys what I mean. And I'm going to grab my harvest tool and do this. I'm going to grab all my sugar apples. And now I got some fruits. I'm going to go to the tree. And as you can see, I almost filled up the entire bar. So I'm going to get some more fruits. Or I just got it from 2 more sugar apples. That should be enough. And now we should get all the way to full. And yes, we do. As you can see, 2 Zen eggs and I think 3 seed packs. But the most important one is the Zen eggs. And that is basically the best way to get the eggs. You get it so fast. As you can see, I just got on and I have 6 eggs. Oh yeah, one more thing about the restock. If you guys just spam buying it, I'm pretty sure it resets once per day. And that's what I've noticed so far. Once per day, it should go back all the way down to 500k shekels. It could be more than once a day, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere it was once a day. So it'll eventually reset at least. But if you keep resetting it, the shop resets as well. Alright, but now I'm gonna go look at the pets I've gotten, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of them except one. And you guys know which one I'm talking about. Oh, and that's right, I want to show you guys something. I got really lucky and got a bunch of pet shards. If you guys look over right here, 2 of my dragonflies have the tranquil mutation, and it's really good too. Look at it. Every 25 minutes, a nearby fruit finds inner peace, applying the tranquil mutation. But it turns out it's kind of like the disco bee. Like when it triggers that mutation, it sometimes could fail, but still, it's really good. It's really helpful, and hopefully I get like 8 of them with that, because if I do, I don't need my T-Rex anymore. I mean, even now I don't need it. As you guys see, my entire garden has a mutation, and I guess it's possible if you have like 6 to 8 T-Rex. But now I'm gonna talk about all the pets, and hopefully you guys get some tips and reasons why you should use it. The first one is going to be the Shiba Inu. Hopefully I said that right. And every minute you have a 50% chance to dig up a random seed. So it's kind of like the dog that gives you random seeds as well. But this pet right here is way better than the dog. I'm pretty sure the dog is the same thing. Every minute it gives you a random seed. But with the dog, it gives you at a 5% chance. And this one's at 15%. So that pet is really good if you get a bunch of them. And for the next pet, we got the Nihon Zaru. And this one's actually really decent. In the passive ability, as long as you have a hot spring in your garden, the pet bathes in it and boosts all pets passive by a small percentage. And I'm pretty sure that small boost is at a 2.5%. And even though it may be small, it's still pretty good. Now, even though that passive boost is really small, I think it's worth using one at least. Like if you have an empty pet slot, always use the monkey. But here's one thing you have to know as well. This pet does not weigh that much. This one weighs 2.53 kilograms at age 6. Could you imagine if you got a Titanic one? This boost would be massive. So if you get a really big monkey way bigger than mine, make sure you keep it, because that small boost is going to stack you a lot. Yeah, I think on my second account I'm going to keep that monkey active. But now for the next pet, the Tanuki. And this one is kind of random, I'm not gonna lie. Every 10 minutes causes mischief, doing random different actions in your garden. And so far we kind of know what that pet does. It can give itself some XP and level up. It could give a random fruit the chalk mutation. It could give a random fruit the moonlit mutation. It could give a random fruit the chill mutation, and it could give you some shekels around like 1,000, 2,000, something like that. And to make this even better, it could decrease a random pet's cooldown by 60 seconds. So it could be kind of useful. I guess if you have a really big garden, it can make yourself more money. So when you actually do collect it, you can make some decent shekels. But to be honest, is it worth the pet slot? Probably not. I would probably use something else in its place. But if you guys want, I could test it out for like 10 hours. And maybe by then we could tell like if it's worth it or not. I mean, it really depends. If you cannot get those mutations yourself, then that pet could help you get like the chalk, chilled, and so on. And now for for the next pet, we have the Tanchuzuru, and I do have 2 of them right here, and they're really good. And as you can see right here, every 10 minutes it meditates for 10 seconds. Nearby fruits in a 15.48 studs have a 5% chance every second to mutate into tranquil. I'm not gonna lie, 5% is really small, but I think this is still better than the pet shard, because this one is every 10 minutes and the other one's every 25 minutes. But the good thing about the pet shard, you could have 2 passive abilities at the same time. But I still think this pet is really good, but 5% is really low, so you really should level it up and try to get a high weight. So the Brontosaurus could be really good for this situation, and I think I might have to trade for some when opening Zen eggs, because in my opinion, weight does matter in this event. So if you could get the Brontosaurus, try to get that. Alright, now for the next and final pet I have, it's gonna be the Kappa, and I'm not gonna lie, this one is my favorite one. And as you can see, every 8 minutes it sprays water on all fruits within 25 studs, applying the wet mutation. And the second passive ability is what makes it my favorite. It has a 10% chance to replace wet mutations already on fruit with the bloodlet mutation. You guys have to understand this one is a big deal, because I love getting mutations on all my fruits, especially when I make them really big. And maybe in the future, I'm gonna try to get another big fruit and pull all the mutations on it. So the Kappa is a really big deal for me, but the only issue is I'm still trying to get the ascended pet. So I still have to get all my pets to level 50 and hope for the best. But of course, now for the last one, I don't have it sadly. I mean, you guys have to understand I'm trying. Like, just look at this, I have 6 Zen eggs going on right now. And I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm farming eggs, it's gonna be impossible for me to get that last pet. Like, you need some serious luck. Now the last and one of the rarest pet in the game is gonna be the Kitsune. And we know the passive ability on it is really good. Every 22 minutes, it goes to another player's fruit, mutates it with chakra, and duplicates it and gives it to the player. And there's also a very rare chance to mutate with Foxfire chakra instead. So getting this pet is gonna be nearly impossible. Like, I'm pretty sure in order to get it, you have a 1 in 1,250 chance. And I'm pretty sure to even try to get it, it might take you, I think at bare minimum, 80 days. And you know me, I'm gonna keep on trying. I gotta get a lot of Zen eggs. And that is exactly why I'm gonna try to get a 3rd account in this. So I'm basically gonna have 3 accounts farming Zen eggs. And that is the only chance I have of getting it. Because as of right now, I've only opened like 50 eggs, maybe even less. So I'm gonna try my best to get it, or maybe somebody lends it to me and I get really lucky. But before I go, there's one more pet I want to show you, and it's gonna be the Koi. And basically it has a decent passive ability. It grants a chance to recover an egg when hatching, and it comes in different colors. Now I've actually been trying to get this pet, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been restocking it like crazy and I've never seen it. But if you guys are not really sure, it did have a different passive ability. It basically gave you more luck when hatching an egg, but it turns out they gave it the wrong description. This is the real one. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was the other one, I might have bought it with Robux, but I don't think I am. I don't think it's worth it at all. So I'm not really worried about that one. But the Kitsune, I definitely gotta get it. But for the most part, yeah, it's pretty much all I got for today. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, if you got the Kitsune or a pet with the ascended mutation and you wanna let me borrow it, I might give you something pretty rare. Maybe even like a couple raccoons just for me to borrow it. Actually, no, I don't think I could do that. The raccoons are so useful for me. You could just let me know and I'll figure something out. But for the most part, that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.